Welcome to the SEO strategy for truck repair companies training. My name is Yuri, and I'll share with you some best practices, some effective tips on how you can optimize your website so you can rank higher in Google and other search engines. That way you can get more calls and more leads coming from your website. So let's dive in and let's get started. So number one is build out pages for your website. We want to start with creating pages for our site by creating each individual page for each service that we offer. So for example, if we're offering mobile truck repair services, that will be a separate page on the website. If we're offering truck AC repair services, that will be a separate page. If we're offering truck maintenance or fleet maintenance services, that will be a separate page as well. So each service that you offer needs to have its own individual page on your website. Moving along here, subpages. Under areas served, you also need to have a dedicated page for each area that you serve. So for example, if you're a truck repair company in Sacramento, you need to have a dedicated page for every city that you serve within your specific geographic area. So for example, if you're serving clients within Sacramento, within the Sacramento area, within 50 miles of your location, this will include cities such as El Grove, Roseville, Galt, and any other cities that are within the 50-mile radius. So you need to have a page that is optimized and created specifically for that keyword. That way Google knows that you are optimizing that page for those cities as well, and that way those pages will be listed inside of Google search results. In other words, the more pages you have on your website that are specifically targeted to your set of keywords, the more backdoors you are creating to your website. And the more pages you have, the more visitors you will get on your website. All right, moving along here. Step 2, optimized pages for your selected keywords. Now that we have created our pages, it's time to configure those pages, optimize them, and set the right keywords in those pages. That way Google knows that each page is specifically configured for that keyword or sets of keywords or keyword phrases. This has to do with creating separate unique title tags for each page. So each page needs to have a unique title. So in the previous slide, we talked about the areas that you serve. So for example, Sacramento truck repair, that's a title of your page, or Roseville truck repair, that's also a title of your page. And for the areas, those are for the areas served. And for the services offered, if you're offering mobile truck repair services, Sacramento, that's a separate keyword. Or AC or truck AC repair Sacramento, that's a separate keyword, and that goes into the title of the page. All right, moving along here, H1 tags that represents the title tags. So every page has something that's called headings. So we have H1, H2, H3, H4, H5. And we want to place our targeted keyword, our main keyword, in your H1 tag, and you will set that in your page builder, whatever page builder you're using. We use WordPress. It's very easy to use and work with. But whatever page builder, whatever platform you are using, you can specify the H1 tag and make sure that the H1 tag contains your main keyword for that page. The next thing we want to do is we want to add images to our website, to our page. And we not only want to add images that represents the topic or the service. So for example, if it's a AC repair page, we want to include something that shows that, hey, this image represents AC repair service on this page. So once you've added an image to the page, the next thing you want to specify the alt tag. And what an alt tag does, it's basically a description that Google sees that describes that image. So we want to place our main keyword into the alt tag as well. So that is tip number 3. Moving along here, number 4, keywords within your URL. Your URL needs to contain your title. Your URL needs to contain your title that is your main keyword. So for example, yourwebsite.com/Sacramento truck repair. That URL is your main keyword. So remember, place your keyword into the URL of that page, and Google gives this priority when it determines which pages to rank. Anchor text in the footer of your website. This is important as well. Every website has a top section, which is the header, and also a footer section, which is the bottom portion, the bottom section of a website. In this section, there are links placed, and we want to place the important links, not only the important links, but also the pages that we are ranking for, that we are trying to rank in Google. We want to list those pages inside our footer and have the anchor text or the title of that link. They need to be our specific targeted keywords. So for example, at the bottom of your page, you can have your services listed, such as fleet maintenance Sacramento, or AC truck repair Sacramento, or the city, the service that you offer, and the city. So for example, truck repair, mobile truck repair Sacramento, or mobile truck repair Roseville, or mobile truck repair El Grove. So the cities that you serve within your geographic radius of your location. So we want to place links at the bottom of our website that contain our anchor text, our links to those pages. Moving along here, XML sitemap that works with both Bing and Google Maps. A XML sitemap is a page on your site that contains a list of pages that your website contains. This helps search engines see what pages your site contains, which pages are removed, which pages are added. And this page is created automatically if you use a plugin such as Yoast SEO. It already contains a feature there, or a plugin that we like to use and recommend, Rank Math. That's another great plugin for WordPress. And that's what you need to do, is set that up and have the plugin automatically generate a sitemap, and then you will get that sitemap link, which is usually / yourwebsitename.com/sitemap. You will copy that and you will go to your Google Webmaster Tools account. Once you install that, that's a free service Google offers, and you will need to specify that in Google that your sitemap is located on that location, on that page. And also the same thing for Bing and Yahoo. So that is the XML sitemap. Once we've configured our website, it's now time to create outbound links. And this is the third step and the most important one. Once you've got the pages and set up their SEO correctly, you need to focus on inbound links. The more quality inbound links you've got, the more eyes you will get on your site and the more visitors you will get. So in other words, is once you have everything built out, your pages, and they're optimized correctly for your keywords, the next thing is to have an ongoing strategy that you will need to do to create outbound links, inbound links to your website. And these are basically links from other websites going to your site. I'll talk a little bit more in just a bit. 30% of SEO has to do with on-site optimization. The other 70 is with link building, and that's off-site optimization. So the first two steps that we covered, that's on-site optimization. That's creating the pages, that's optimizing them for your keywords, making sure your H1 tags are there, making sure we have our alt descriptions in the images, making sure that we have a sitemap. All of these things, that's on-site optimization. And now that's 30%. And then the other 70% is link building, and that needs to be a consistent process, because once we rank a website, once our site is ranking in Google, we want to keep it that way. We want to keep it up there, and that has to do with ongoing SEO, ongoing link building strategy, that we do this on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, every month, and that way we know our website will be ranking on Google and not dropping in the Google results. Because keep in mind, there are other companies in your area that are doing the same thing. They're optimizing their sites, they're creating inbound links, they're doing all of these things. So you have to be more aggressive in your approach to your online marketing, to your lead generation, to your SEO strategy, and that's why creating these leads, creating these links is extremely important. And the other thing keep in mind is the website that has the most quality inbound links wins. So every link that your website gets, this is like a vote that somebody is voting for your website. And Google sees that, and the more votes you have, the more links you have, the higher your website will rank on Google. Well, the question is, a lot of people ask me, where can I create these links, or what's the strategy? And this is where we recommend that you start with your association website. You can reach out to them. You can become a member of your association or similar associations within your niche, and you can usually set up a profile with them, and that will get you links to your site. This is another extremely important one, directory listing. So this is pages such as Yelp or Yahoo directory or Yellow Pages or Merchant City. These are local or national directories that have business profiles, and these are extremely important. This lets Google know that you are a serious business. You don't just have a website, but you're also listed on all of these directories across the internet, all over the internet. And they take this very seriously because it's proof that your business is real and you're all over the internet. You're everywhere. You have listings everywhere in these major directories. And the other important thing to keep in mind is that something that's called NAP, so that's your name, address, and phone number, needs to be consistent on all of these profiles. So if you use a different name or a different address or a different phone number, Google does not like that. It thinks that that's a separate business. So we want to make sure that everything is 100% the same on all of these directories. And also keep in mind, when you're creating these directories, it's important to also record or keep notes of the login information for these websites, because who knows, maybe one day you'll need to change your address, maybe your business name, which is very rare. A lot of times people change their address, they're moving to a different location, or phone number. So keep that information in a safe place. That way you can log in to those and get that information updated. And remember, this is an ongoing effort. There are hundreds of different directories. They're local, national, global directories. So this is something that you need to do on a consistent basis, is creating these listings. When we work with clients, we start them off with 100 directories, and that shows Google that, hey, this is a serious business that wants to have visibility in the Google search engine. All right, next place where we can create links is you can create content, articles about your industry, valuable information on other websites across the internet. They can be blogs, forums, other websites that people run. And what you can do is you can place links on those. Usually if you want to place a link on somebody's blog, you have to reach out to them and ask them, hey, can I create an article, a blog post on your site, and it'll include a link to your website. That's a strategy that we implement as well. We do this for you. We do this for our clients. Or you can create these links in forums, places where people communicate, ask questions, answer questions. So if you have a profile and you're constantly active on these on these forms, what it does, it creates, every time you post something, every time you answer a question or post a question, you are creating a backlink. So the more backlinks you have, the higher your rankings will be. Social media sites and content sharing sites, again, the more links you have, the better. And Google also looks at social profiles. If you have social profiles, that number one, so make sure you have a Facebook, Twitter account, Instagram account, and Pinterest account. So these major ones, make sure you have them set up for your business. Make sure they're configured. Make sure they have your address, your phone number, your website address. Make sure all that information is consistent and it's the same throughout these platforms. And when people share your information, your content on these social platforms, Google also looks at that and it rewards you by giving you higher rankings in Google. I know this may seem like a lot of things and some of this may be foreign to you. We have additional resources that will jump into more information and show you more of what I talked about here. It'll give you more steps here. You could download these for free on our website, truckrepairservicemarketing.com. So here you will get the free online marketing and SEO guide and also the online marketing checklist for truck repair companies. This is absolutely free. These are powerful resources that will help you get online, get ranking in Google and other search engines so you can generate more traffic and leads to your website. We also have a free consultation and strategy that we offer. What we do is you set a time with us to connect, and what we do is we analyze your website, we review your site, we review the SEO on it, we review your competition, and we offer recommendations, what you need to do to improve your website. We create a list of recommendations of what you can do with actionable steps. This is absolutely free and we do this for our clients. And if you're interested in working with us, we will also share with you how we can help you, our programs, our strategies, and how we can get started with that. That's absolutely free for you. You can give us a call directly here, or you can visit our website at truckservicemarketing.com and you can schedule a consultation with us absolutely free. Thank you so much for viewing this video. If you have any questions, please reach out to us. And my name is Yuri and I'm the founder of Truck Service Marketing, and I look forward connecting with you very soon and helping you with your online marketing. Thanks again, and we'll talk very soon. Bye-bye.